Well, the rate of aquatic invasive species violations dropped in Minnesota in 2013. According to the DNR's annual report, the violation rate dropped to 20% last year compared to 31% in 2012. The rate is the proportion of people who were issued citations at roadside check stations set up by conservation officers. The DNR says the decrease is good, but 1 in 5 boaters is still breaking the law.
We want people to think about the idea of think zero. So what we mean by that is think zero violations, understand what the laws are and how important they are to follow to help protect our lakes and waters, and to think zero new infestations caused by water-related activities.
DNR enforcement has been funded about 5% of our time to enforce aquatic invasive species, but what we've done is change the culture that we have for our law enforcement officers. So when our officers are out there and they're entering a lake to check fishermen, or they're going onto a slough to check a waterfowl hunter, they're constantly looking at boats. They're looking at to make sure that people are doing the right thing, pulling their plug and removing their weeds. So even though it's a small part of our budget, just like the people in the state of Minnesota that have to change their culture and their mindset about pulling their plug and removing all their weeds, we're changing our culture that every time we look at a boat, we look to see if there's a potential aquatic invasive species violation.
This year, the DNR will increase enforcement of aquatic invasive species law. The DNR report also says DNR officials who look at boats and equipment at water accesses conducted 123,000 inspections, which was an increase of nearly 62% since 2011.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.